Hello everyone, let me introduce myself to you. I am Jay Srilekha, currently pursuing Master of Computer Applications. Today in this video, I will be explaining about how a maze puzzle is converted into graph and how efficiently the algorithms like depth first search and breadth first search are applied to find a path efficiently. Introduction to maze puzzles. A maze is a graph which has multiple paths separated by walls, and each cell in the puzzle is considered as or represented as nodes. Every open walked way is represented as a path. If we see visually, it will be like a simple problem, but internally it is a complex problem. So to efficiently find a path, we are using the data structure algorithms like breadth first search or depth first search. Understanding the problem scenario, if we take a path randomly, it may have multiple pathways and it could lead to a dead end. So instead of selecting a random path which wastes resources and our time, we can select a goal oriented path where we have to first set up a goal, and with the goal we have to find the path. So it will be very efficient. Why graph traversal? First of all, we need to convert the maze puzzle into the graph. Each cell in the graph is represented as the node, and each way or each multiple paths is represented as the path in a graph. So, it is a systematic exploration where depth first search or breadth first search is applied to find a path. So this is the visual representation of a maze as a graph. So firstly, it has a initial point which is known as the source node and the exit which is known as the destination node, where each cell is represented as nodes and each way is represented as the paths. In the breadth first search, we can see it uses the data structure as queue, and also it will be traversing the graph level by level. It is used when we need to find the way in its optimal steps or the minimum number of steps. It is very useful in finding the path when the solution is optimal, and it executes or traverses using the shortest path. And these are the breadth first search algorithm steps. So first we need to initialize the queue. After initializing the queue, we have to add the starting cell to the queue. After adding or initializing queue, we have to mark all the visited nodes so that there will not be any infinite loops or repetition. And also after enqueuing all the visited nodes, we had to dequeue the cell from the front cell. We had to dequeue one by one, and also after dequeuing the cell, we have to enqueue the neighbors, like adding all the unvisited neighbors to the queue. So we should repeat the steps until a exit is found or until the queue is empty. So this is how a breadth first search works. So, depth first search. Depth first search works differently from breadth first search because it follows one path deeply until it reaches a dead end or exit. If it reaches a dead end, it will be starting to back traversal or backtracking. So, it will be an efficient way that we can back traverse if a dead end is found. Also, it does not works like breadth first algorithm, like level by level. It uses the stack as the data structure, and also, but the result is not guaranteed. So these are the steps for the depth first search. It will start at the entry. It will visit one neighbor, and it continues deeply until we reach a dead end or the exit. And also, if it founds a dead end, it will back traverse when it is needed, and that's how it works. And also here is a simple walkthrough finding the path algorithm. We are beginning at the entry and we will visit the connected cells, and we will maintain a record of the visited cells to prevent cycles or infinite loops. And also after reaching the exit, if a dead end is found, we will be back traversing to the another path so that the exit will be found. So this PPT shows how a maze puzzle is transformed into a graph, and how these breadth first search and depth first search are involved and explored to find a path efficiently. And that's all for today. Thank you.